Good morning, Davenport artists. This is Miss Martinez here, and I wanted to walk you through how to utilize the year-long portfolio. So first, make sure you are logged into Echo, and I'm just going to utilize the Art 1 tab. Now, you will have your agenda posted for today in a moment, and I will have the link for the year-long portfolio inside the agenda for Wednesday's activity. Please make sure you're completing all of the activities. If you need to, you can go through also underneath the agenda and see what we're working on. The symbolic sketchbook covers are going to be our next assignment, but you'll be getting supplies for those. Okay, so we are on our year-long student portfolio. Now, please make note to always read the directions that I write here. That way you have all the information you need. So you're going to change the first part after you make a copy to your first and last name. Please use capital letters. We are in high school now, prepping for post high school, so make sure you utilize a capital letter for your first name and a capital letter for your last name. Okay, when you click on year-long student portfolio, it's going to direct you to make a copy. So you're going to hit make a copy. Once you have clicked on make a copy, you're going to go here to copy of, and you're going to delete that and change it to your first and last name. Okay, we are going to be utilizing this year-long portfolio all year. You only have to set it up once, and you only have to turn it in one time. We will be editing this document throughout the year on our Google Slide account, and I will always have access to it. Okay, now after you change the name, the next thing you need to do is go to share, and you want to type in my name. I need to be able to look at it all year. So Ashley.Martinez at g.comalisd.org. Obviously, I will pop up once you put Ashley.Martinez. Make sure it's the picture of me painting, okay? So then you will click that and hit send. Now I will have access to your document throughout the whole year. Okay, let me explain the setup. This first slide is our title page. Anytime you have a report, because we're collecting information for the whole year, you will always have a title page. Please make sure you put your first and last name and whatever class period you are in, and your teacher is me, Miss MS Martinez. Okay, now do not worry about the artist statement. Do not worry about the artist statement. We are going to do that in an assignment later. So far we have our name change, shared with me. We have our title page as well with our name change, class period, and my name. Okay, now going down to slide 2. Now slide 2, we are not going to worry about for this first project. Again, we will be using this all year, so we will focus on slide 2 for the next project. This one is just going to be where we will upload our sketches. We will have 2 progress shots or a reference photo, and we will also have a picture of our final artwork. So we are skipping slide 2 right now. But every time we start a new project, we need to make sure we have blank slides for our next project. So in order to do that, we are going to select slides 2, 3, and 4. When you're selecting your slides, hold down your shift key with your alternative hand and use your main hand to select slide 2, 3, and 4. And we're going to go to Edit, Copy, and then we're going to go to Edit, Paste. You will now have 7 slides. Okay? If you forget this step, I can help you fix it later, but please try to get this step done before every project. That way we have blank slides ready to go. Okay, remember we are skipping slide 2, so we're going to go to slide 3 and we're going to insert our quality photograph of our nameplate. Please make sure there is no cast shadow, adjust the lighting, photograph with a white or neutral background. So when you're taking your picture, make sure it's flat. You'll want to stand up over your picture and you will want to take it by a natural light source, maybe your window or on your porch, etc. This photograph I am not grading as part of your grade because I do not have your video posted for proper photograph taking. However, for the next project, I will have a video posted of how to properly take pictures of your artwork. I want to see what we know this time, okay? And after that video is posted, your quality photo will be up to 10 points of your major project grade. Again, I will give you all of the information you need when each project arrives. Okay, once we've taken our photo, we need to get it from our phone or tablet to the computer. The best way to do that is to either download the Slides app and put it in there by going to Insert Image and uploading from your device, or you can upload it to Google Drive. You will need Google Drive for the rest of the year for most of your classes. So I would go ahead and put that app on your phone. Here's Drive. You will need Google Slides for the rest of the year in my class. If you have space, you should get Google Slides app on your phone as well. I'm going to show you how to upload today from your Drive because most everyone should have this app. Please make sure you are logged into your g.comalisd.org account. Click Drive, and then it will take you right to Recent. So I have the art nameplate, and I'm going to insert, okay? Once the nameplate is inserted, it does not fit in the box, but I do not want to stretch my picture to distort my artwork. So do not resize your artwork from the top or from the side because it will stretch it, okay? We only resize artwork from the corners, only from the corners. Now, it does not fit in this box, and the reason being is this is the format for our art submission. Sometimes we will have artwork that fits inside the box. Sometimes we won't. For this particular artwork, we won't. So I want to make a fancy background behind it. So once I have my nameplate adjusted and I have it centered, you'll see the guidelines pop up as you work. In my box here, I want to make a black background. So I'm going to go to the shape icon, this one right here, and I'm going to go down to the shapes menu and I'm going to click on the rectangle. Once I click on the rectangle, I'm going to click and drag from the top left corner to the bottom right corner. Now I want to make this black so I have a good strong background where it makes my artwork stand out. Right here where you see the paint bucket, click on that and find the black color. Now, it looks like your artwork disappeared, but it did not. We are going to go to Arrange, Order, and we're going to Send to Back. Now our artwork is on top. Again, that was Arrange, Order, Send to Back, okay? All right, so now once we're finished with this, again, skipping slide 2, we do not need to do slide 2. We are going to go down to slide 4. This, we do not need to do this time. We are going to finish this section on our next project. Okay, so for this project, I need you to write your height and width. Since you made them at home with whatever size paper you have, you will have this information. If you took a regular sheet of paper, of typing paper, and folded it in half, your size would be 5.5 inches in height by 11 inches in width. If you used a whole sheet of sketchbook paper, you may have a 9-inch by 12-inch, or if you used a sheet of notebook paper, you probably have an 8.5-inch by 11-inch, okay? So if you have a ruler at home, see if you can measure it. If you don't, just try to estimate what size, okay? We will not need depth. This is a sheet of paper. When we start working with 3D work, we will need depth. Okay, now your ideas. In art, we need to learn how to explain ourselves. This is a viable job skill that we will use after high school. How do you explain the ideas that you have? I know this is a very simple project, but this is our practice one. So in 1 to 2 complete, yes, complete sentences, I would like you to write why you chose the symbols or font or colors you chose in 1 to 2 full complete sentences. Here is a Miss Martinez disclaimer. I am actually severely dyslexic. However, I have worked very hard throughout elementary, middle school, high school, and college to receive a master's degree. Even though you're dyslexic, you have incredible possibilities ahead of you. When you're writing in my class, I do not take off points for misspelled words. However, I will take off points for not using capitalization or punctuation. When you're writing, always make sure to say it out loud or repeat it inside your head so that you know you have a quote unquote fancy sentence. So when you're writing, make sure you add extra embellishments to explain your ideas. So in my artwork, I used bright colors. Why? Because I enjoy bright colors, because I like the boldness, etc. In my artwork, comma, I wanted to show that I loved football. I don't know what symbols you put in there. I can't wait to see everyone's work, but explain them to me. I'm meeting you through your artwork. Explain this to someone who has no idea what the requirements were by me, and tell me about it. Now, for your materials, list any materials you used. This does not have to be a complete sentence. You can say, I used notebook paper and a pencil. I used notebook paper and crayons. I used a sketchbook paper and markers. Whatever you used, write your materials down. When you are finished to turn in, everything should be all set up here. It's automatically saved in Google Slides. You're going to go back to your year-long student portfolio submission. Go to submission, and over here on the right-hand side, mine looks different than yours because I'm the teacher. You will see a little plus sign. Click the plus sign and go to Choose Google Document. It will pop up a window and you will type in your first name, last name, CISD, and you will find your document. Now, if you get a pop-up window block, right here next to this key area, you will see a little window with a red X on it. Click that and put always allow pop-ups from Echo. Remember, we don't want to do this for every website, but from Echo, the pop-ups are fine. It's blocking a pop-up for your safety, but you just need to tell your computer that Echo, the Davenport High School Echo, is fine. So make sure to unblock that pop-up. If you're utilizing a device and you're on Safari, I would recommend switching to Chrome eventually, but on Safari, you can go to settings and allow pop-ups, and that will help you upload your artwork. All right, guys, can't wait to see them. I will be by my computer for some class towards the end of the class period so I can answer any questions or emails. Remember, we have our next live class on Thursday. For our live class on Thursday, instead of just writing your name, I'll have some information about Zentangle, which is our line design. So we will have our element of line is the first element of art we are working with. All right, guys, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I cannot wait to see all of your portfolio submissions this afternoon.